Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble. I'm your astrologer and your tarot card reader, and I'm here with your readings for the week of February the 11th through February the 18th. And if you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really hope that you enjoy these readings. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you don't find anything, maybe at the end of the week you will, because some people always call me back and contact me and say, oh my God, you were so right. So I hope that you return. And if you are returning, welcome back. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you. And I want to thank you for all the likes, shares, comments, and new subscriptions. Let me put my flower in this. Can I get the flower in this? It's so pretty. Let's see. Can it get in? My lovely flower. My friend bought this for me. Oh, that's what I'd like to get. There you go. Now, listen, I have a new contest, guys, next week. If you have, this is how you enter this competition. So the most viewed video, I'm sorry for all the noise, I've got my window open because it's a lovely day out here in New York City. It's for the most viewed video, right, with the most shares and the most comments. So, and you must be a subscriber. So if the most viewed video, I will put all the names of the people that commented on that video and shared, and they'll go into a bag. And they will win a full personal reading with me, which is about an hour to an hour and a half, one-on-one. And so that will be drawn in a live feed on Tuesday. Let me see, when did I say I was going to do it? Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Unfortunately, you have to attend the live stream, excuse me, the live stream in order to win. So if you're not there, then I'll pull another name out of the hat or the bag. Now, I'm also doing a runner-up. So the second most viewed video with the most shares and the most comments, or the second most, all those names will go into a separate bag. And I'll pull those on the live stream, and they will win a parlor reading, which is about 20 to 25 minutes, sometimes half an hour. Okay, so great. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let's go to your reading, shall we? Hello Pisces, and welcome to your reading for February the 11th through February the 17th. Happy Chinese New Year. I think you might be able to hear them outside clapping the drums and celebrating. So happy Chinese New Year. Okay, now guys, I mentioned specific days and the energy moving up to it, so the days moving up to it is applicable and moving away from it. This is for your sun, moon and rising. If you want, all the links to the other videos are in the see more section below, and you know, you can actually comment on those because of my competition. If you missed the intro at the beginning, it talked about the competition for next week, so check that out. And this is a general reading, guys. It's for the collective. If you would like a personal reading, click on this link here. That will take you to my website, and you'll see which videos are available for you. Now, let's go to your cards. And I'm looking over here because this is your chart, so I'm going to do your horoscope first. Mars conjunct Uranus. That is when the two planets are together and their energies mold. And this is happening in your area of work and personal income. Look, this is a great time to do research. If your job kind of entails any kind of research, if you're in journalism, if you're blogging, vlogging, any job that entails kind of research and action, This is a wonderful energy. Hold on one second. Yeah, anything that requires thought and action, this cosmic alliance will benefit you immensely. There's one. Now, on Thursday, Mars moves into Taurus. Whenever a planet moves into another sign, there's a real big energy shift. So everything is slowing down when Mars moves into Taurus. Taurus slows Mars down. Your communication is slow and deliberate. Your thought process slows down a lot. It's going through your house of it's moving into your house of communication and intellect. So it's almost like you're just calmer in general. So your thoughts will be more deliberate and methodical and strategic. So it's not a bad thing. You just kind of slow down. You're not as impulsive with this energy. Now, what else? You don't. There's no urgency like there is when Mars is in Aries, and Taurus does teach us patience. So Sunday, Venus. Oh, what is it? There you go. Venus sextiles Neptune. This is a gorgeous energy. It's a very harmonious energy. And it's like you're feeling connected to the community. Perhaps you've found your tribe. And the connection is almost ethereal. It's very spiritual. It's a deep spiritual connection. It could be, it could be church for you. It could be yoga. It could be meditation. Any kind of community where you get together and there's a beautiful unity. Whatever it is for you, you're getting great joy from spending time with this group or association or community. It's really feeding your soul, Pisces. That's your horoscope, and let's go to your cards. We're going to clarify. Oh, there you go. Clarify that. We're going to clarify. That's the clarification for that. And we're going to clarify. There it is. That was quick, darling. The first card out for you is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is you kind of being up in your head, and as we know, Neptune is your ruling planet, and you can go off on storylines in your head. It can be like a movie, darling. Well, the thing is when the Four of Cups comes in, right, there's a gift you're being given, but you're not kind of seeing it because you're off in your head thinking about something else. I always think when this card comes up, it's about focus, and it's about coming back down into the present moment. This is about being present so you don't miss the beautiful gift that's being given to you from the ethereal realm. Sometimes this is lamenting about something that hasn't worked out, and so you're really not seeing the gifts in front of you. You're not aware of all the wonderful gifts that you have. Sometimes this is about being in gratitude even, and really paying attention to what you have as opposed to what you don't have or can't have. Now, clarifying it, you've got the Page of Cups, and the first thing I noticed there is the fish inside the cup. And the fish inside the cup is peace, right? It in some cultures it means peace, and in other cultures it means abundance. I feel that you have abundance and you're not seeing it, Pisces. You're not seeing what you have right in front of you. You're not looking at the gifts that you already have, that these wonderful gifts that are there in front of you, you're not seeing them. And because you're thinking about what you can't have or what you hasn't worked out instead of what is right in front of you, you have this wonderful abundance. Abundance comes in many forms. You know, this is about, I'm getting gratitude. Definitely about being in gratitude for what you have, Pisces. And look, darling, the next card you have is the High Priestess. You, of course, you know you have the gift of intuition. You are psychic. Just by it's you're the oldest soul. You're the last sign in the zodiac. You're the oldest soul on the planet. You have one kind of foot in the ethereal realm and one in the physical realm, and you can get lost in between at times, right? The High Priestess is coming in and she's giving you this wonderful knowledge. Tap into it. She's saying tap into it right now, because you have all these choices in front of you, all of these opportunities. And it's almost like you don't know what to choose, because there are so many there that you can't see the forest. You can't see the trees for the forest. Or you can't see the forest for the trees. I can't remember how that goes. Look, meditate. Definitely connect with this wonderful knowledge that is there for you. That's there. You know, the High Priestess doesn't let people into her knowledge very easily, but she's giving you the keys. She's giving you the key to the box where the Akashic records are being kept. You are going to be able to see everything from time, when time began. You will have all this knowledge. You'll easily be able to choose the right thing for you when you tap into that wonderful magical knowledge that the High Priestess is giving you. The next card you have is the Four of Swords. That's saying that you're up in your head a little too much and you're exhausted. This is saying you're complete. This is kind of a mental exhaustion that it's almost when this card comes up, it's saying you really need to, first of all, you really need to kind of take care of yourself. Basic things like sleeping enough, eating enough. And this is, look, you can meditate and get a 20-minute meditation is the equivalent of a 3-hour nap, a 3 hours sleep. So you are being told, look, there's a lot going on for you, Pisces, and you really need to take care of yourself. You need to be physically, emotionally, and spiritually on point, because you've got a lot going on, and you've got, clarifying this is the Page of Pentacles. You're ready to move on to the next phase of your life, but you must, my nose is itching like crazy, but you must, that spirit is here, you must get, you've got to take care of this physical body, and that does mean getting enough sleep and enough rest. Rejuvenation is what I'm getting. It's like rejuvenate, because you're ready to move on to the next phase of your life, which is wonderful. You have all these opportunities. Come down into the present moment. You have two. You've got the Page of Cups and you've got the Page of Pentacles, right? Emotionally, it's like abundance is here for you. Love is here for you. You have all these wonderful gifts, and some of you are not seeing them. So this is about coming into the present moment, really focusing on what is around you, what you do have, but also meditating and connecting with, the higher realms, conscious connection instead of dreaming. You don't want to dream, you want a conscious connection with the higher beings of the highest light. Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, and comment. I live for comments and feedback. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.